Hello everyone and welcome back to your weekly fix of mods for Monday on that game that seems to keep getting better 13 years on since it was released. In all my years of gaming, I have never played a game as much as I have played Skyrim. I'm telling you now, Bethesda best be working real hard on that next installment as it has a lot to live up to. Anyway, in today's episode, we have quite the mixture of mods. I have even included some visual mods to help make Skyrim just that little bit more beautiful when exploring the land. For our first mod for us to check out in today's episode is a weapon mod called Snowdon's Chopper, and this thing looks insane. I really would not like to come across anyone wielding this, as it's a great sword mixed with a battle axe. This isn't a craftable weapon though, but it is very easy to find because all you have to do is just head over to Solstheim, go to the Skull Village, and there will be an area in the town where you can do all your crafting needs. Just head over there and you will find this monster of a weapon just sitting on the workbench for anyone to just take. This weapon is just a variation of the storeroom weapons. Sadly, I did try, you can't upgrade this, but to be fair, this weapon is pretty strong as it is. Next up on this list, we have an update of the JK Skyrim. This mod is called the Lone Whale, and no, it is not a whale added into Skyrim. When I saw the name, I thought that's what it was, but it's not that. This mod just updates the ship within Dawnstar, adding in new mesh replacements and a cleanup of the Lady of Bones from JK Skyrim mod. It transforms it into the Lone Whale instead, which in my opinion is actually a much better looking ship. I've seen them both and I do prefer this one. It makes it seem more of a merchant ship within the town instead of a pirate ship, because in the original mod that's the sort of vibe you got. You got this very peaceful town and there's this ship that looks like it's filled with bandits and pirates. Makes it seem a bit more friendly. Let's move on to our third mod. This is a texture overhaul called Blended Roads Redone, and with this it's going to add new meshes and new texture for the Blended Roads mod, which you are going to need to download this for this specific mod to work. This mod has definitely really helped make all the roads a lot more beautiful and blend much better with all the other textures and the terrains. This is definitely a must download for your modded playthroughs. Let's check out another graphical mod for this game. We are moving on to Majestic Mountains. With this mod installed, it's going to give the mountains of Skyrim complete reworks. The lighting of the mountains has now been changed so it fits so much better with the day to night cycles and the weather systems. These mountains of Skyrim, they've never looked better. Just look at them. They look far more superior. Even looking at them from the distance, they just look so much better. Oh, they just keep coming. Yes, we've got another graphical mod for you. This one is called Enhanced Lights and FX. With this mod, it says that the goal was to create a much more dramatic and realistic mood to Skyrim's lighting, and I for one must say that they have definitely achieved that with this. There has been so many tweaks to the different lighting, and some of the things are like new water reflections, all new light sources emit light, even the windows in interiors, more shadow lights in specific places, each inn with its own lights based on its local weather. Sounds interesting, right? There is so much more on this list that gets added, which really does improve the light massively. The entirety of the list you will find on the Nexus mod page. Shall we go for another? Yeah, I think we should. For mod number 6, we are tweaking the textures even more with Skyrim Textures Redone. Enhanced Night Sky from 1K to 4K. Every single part of the night sky has been completely remade, and damn, it looks good. This also offers optional glimmery stars, realistic nebula, and some amazing auroras. Even the moon has been done up to 8 times the resolution if you choose to when you're installing it. Skyrim's night skies have always been amazing, but this mod really does take it to a whole new level. For mod number 7, we have a brand new mount called Blaze of Eventide, which this mod gives you a fiery horse with true flame effects, fiery footprints, it illuminates the surroundings and even glows at night. They have even made this horse follow the player, and it is immune to fire damage. Instead, any fire attacks done to it, it's just going to heal the horse instead. It's also burning any attackers nearby or that's trying to harm it, and can even explode. There is actually quite a lot of things that this horse can do. Oh, and not to mention that it just looks so damn good. But the main thing is, to learn how to get this horse, you need to summon it. And you just got to find this book that is located inside Drayler's Cottage, which you can find this place northwest of Whiterun. Find it, read the book, and you'll learn 2 new powers. Blaze Summoning, which is used for when you want to ride the horse, and Blaze Development, which is used to order the horse, where it will seek out your enemies and explode for area damage. So let's check out another mod. This one is called Alchemist Shack Overhaul. With this mod installed, you're going to be given a new quest where we are going to be given the opportunity to discover the fate of the alchemist who once lived there. You will then be able to repair and claim it for yourself. On the Nexus mod website, it says that while the alchemist does not have any official quests, he did travel the world and made a few small impacts before his unfortunate end. So we are going to be traveling in his footsteps to discover what actually happened to him. For those of you who want to know how you get this quest, you're going to need to find the Alchemist Shack, which is just below Iverstad. Once you found the building, you're going to find a note of condemnation in front of the shack. Just read it and the quest will begin. For mod number 9, let's move on to some more weapons, shall we? This one is called Crystal Blade of the First Era. This is a weapon that can be created as a dagger, a sword, and a greatsword. Not only that, there are going to be 9 different crystal color options for you to choose from. It's quite hard to pick of which color I prefer more, and all these weapons, the stats, they're all the same as Dragonbone weapons. You just need to head over to your forge and craft away. So let's take a look at a new skill line. This mod is called Custom Skills Vigilant. This gives you a brand new skill line, all to do with the Vigilance of Stendarr. These perks will give you that extra added boost that you're gonna need when fighting the undead, ghosts, vampires, and the Daedra. You don't access this perk tree like you do with all the other ones though. There's going to be a new location that's added to your map called the Shrine of Stendarr. You're going to need to head over there and interact with the horn that's on the shrine. This is how you access the skill line. There is a whole bunch of new skills that you can unlock, but in order for you to get the extra levels, you're going to need to be wearing the Amulet of Stendarr while slaying undead ghosts, vampires, witches, warlocks, necromancers, werewolves, werebear, and of course, the Daedra. Slaying all these, you will compile and gain loads of XP for this skill line, but to actually get the perk, you need to level up 4 times. So every 4 levels, you're going to gain a perk so you can add it to some new skills. Now, for our final mod of today's episode, let's look at some magic, shall we? Because why not? Who doesn't love the magic of Skyrim? I know I do. This mod is called Sorcery Summons Wraith of Crows, which, yes, this is a conjuration spell. This will allow you to conjure a Wraith of Crow for 60 seconds, or even better, as a permanent thrall. To get this, all you got to do is create a Daedric coin at any forge, and you'll have access to this spell. To make it, you need things like ebony and a black soul gem. Once you've done that, you've got this amazing thing to fight by your side. There we have it with my picks of today's episode of Mods for Monday. I really hope you enjoyed this selection. Please do let me know down in the comments below of which of these you like the most. Also, let me know of any that you want me to check out. As always, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you next time for another episode of Mods for Monday.